Hey folks, it's Harry here and welcome to episode 3 of our Hardcore Minecraft series. Today I want to get into building a town hall that will showcase the progress of our world on a map. Yes, I want a place where we can go to and look at and see how much we are progressing every so often. Now I want to build this town hall with the idea of the map being in the centre, and then as we progress in episodes we archive some of the older paintings in different areas of Town Hall and just have the main one sitting out front and centre. This is going to be more beneficial for you if you join the server that we will have this hosted on for you. So yeah, it's going to look amazing. But before that, I want to get a bit more powerful, get some more tools and get some more armour and get them enchanted. But to do that, I am going to need an XP farm. Now if you remember back in episode 1 we actually found a double spawner. Yeah, there is a skeleton and a zombie spawner somewhere in this world very close to us that we can utilise and make a powerful little early game XP farm. So it is somewhere around here I believe. I don't know the exact area but I should be able to find it. I remember taking a screenshot of it, so I just need to go and find the coordinates and then we need to figure out where we need to dig, because I want to set it up in a way that it has an outer shell like the blacksmiths that has a story behind it. The idea for this is the fact that it's a skeleton and a zombie spawner is a kind of butchery kind of system. So we have the bones and the bone meals, and then the rotten flesh is kind of like the meat that we get from killing things. But then we're also going to get like arrows and bows and stuff like that. So I say it kind of butchery, but I don't know actually what to call it. So that's where I need your help with that. Tell me what it's called and I will set it up as that. But it is kind of going to be like a monster trading area. Yeah, I don't get it either. But anyway, let's try and figure out where it is and get started building this. So this here is where the spawners are. About maybe 100 blocks or so below us. Actually, maybe 2. Yeah, it's close to minus 50 or something like that. So we're quite far down. But this is where the entrance I will put the bubble, the water shaft up, water shaft down, and then we're going to build around it. And I thought about it. I've actually thought about this while I was planning it. The idea for this build, how it contributes to this world. And I can't believe I didn't think about it. I'm going to have a massive quarry. And in that quarry, while they are digging, they are going to find the monsters in the caves and the mines and things like that. And where do they bring the bodies up rather than letting them fester down below where it can create chemicals and gases that will kill miners? They bring it up to the butcher, who butchers it up and disposes of it nice and clean. So yeah, the idea is that this is a monster butcher for adventurers or the miners in this case, where they can bring the bodies of the monsters they hunt and the guy turns it into things like flesh or bones, or uses like arrows and the bows and all that from the skeletons and things like that. So yeah, that's the kind of idea behind it. This is going to take a lot of work to get this done, and I need a lot of resources to actually do it because I do want it to look nice. So right there is where it's going to be. We've marked it with that torch. But I need to go and get a lot of resources to start building this. So one massive thing I actually want for this build is tinted glass. I want to be able to see into these spawners, especially to make sure they're actually working. So I do remember finding a geode ages ago. The only issue is I don't know whereabouts in those caves I found it. So I'm going to need to go on a little hunt to try and see if I can find it again. Right, it took me a wee minute to try and find this again because it was quite hidden. Now, I have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, so I am very, very scared to break these blocks, just in case I accidentally hit an amethyst bust. An amethyst bud. So we've got quite a bit in here already, which is awesome. And we've got some here. There's not a massive amount of the buds themselves, but I should be able to uncover a lot more. Now that we have those amethysts, we are ready to go and get a hold of stuff. This is some of the stuff that I do need. I have a whole list of other things I need, but I need a lot of cobbled deep slate, a lot of spruce and oak logs, and a few other things I need to get. I also need to get some coal, and I also need to get a lot of clay as well, and then a few other things. So on a live stream the other day, we actually got a little visit from some skeleton horses. Yeah, we had one of those skeletal lightning strike things you get happen to us over there. And I was able to capture 3 of these. The 4th one did wander off. But yeah, this is awesome. Like, I know they're rubbish to ride, but to actually get some in your world, that's actually quite cool. Now that I have all this stuff ready to go, and it's time to get building. So from this torch, we need to dig all the way down to, I think it's something like minus 30 or minus 33. So I need to go all the way down from here, but at the same time, I need a way back up. So hopefully I'm able to do that with the blocks that I have, because I'm going to need to set up a drop shaft as well as a bubble elevator. So I've got a bunch of bone meal, I've got some soul sand and things like that to get us up and down. So it shouldn't be too bad. So let's get all the way down to where we need to be, and then I should be able to climb all the way back up and then get the water sources and that sorted. Alright, here we are. We are now all the way down to the, well, not the bottom, but the area that we need to get to. And over this side, we have that zombie spawner. And over here, we have the skeleton spawner. And they are so close together that I can stand in the middle of these two and activate both of them. So I just need to get the water system set up. So if this is going to be our up elevator, I need to take away this block. I need to dig down to that block. Get a soul sand. Pop it right there, and then I just need to get these all filled in just now with, no, because that's my way in. Yeah, I just need to remember what level I need to be on. But then I need these trapdoors here, and then it's going to be 1, 2, and then 3. And if we open these, it means I can walk in and out quite easily. Get this sorted so that the water can just flow into where it's supposed to. And then here, 1, 2, 3, I think it's here. I'll need to put the water. So I need to, yeah, I need to fill like that. Yeah, just like that. And then if I come over here, Bones, can you get out my way just now? Thank you. I can then start jumping up to here. If I take this block away, and put our first block of water down, and then I just need to go all the way back up to the top and then dig down on that other side. Oh, that was a good way to come up, eh? 3 creepers just sitting there waiting for us. Oh, darn it. Right, where were we? We're here. So I now need to dig down here. Ooh. Oh, I need to sleep. I really, really need to sleep. So I now need to just dig down there, but first I'm going to pop this bucket of water in so that I can reach all the way down there. So by the time we get there, we should be able to get back up. I just need to bone meal a lot of kelp. And this should pretty much be it for the drop shaft and the elevator back up. And then we can just get working on the build itself. Oops, I accidentally broke the gate. Good thing I can just pop that down. But yeah, we're pretty much done, and now I just need to get this all the way to the top. So this kelp and this bone meal should be enough for me to get all the way up. If I can get into it. Here we go. So I don't know if it will reach... Oh, goodness me. Yes, we do that. Want to get drowned. The way bones, please. Bones. Oh, sick, mate. Right, so this should get us all the way up, hopefully, because it is at least 2 stacks, and we're not 2 stacks worth of blocks down. I ran out of bone meal. Oh, how high did we get? Oh, wow. We were fairly close, but like we just missed out. It gives us a bubble column up to about most of it, and I should be able to swim the rest of it. Wow, I thought I had a lot more bone meal than that. I'm guessing I'm just going to need to go all the way to the bottom and then hope I don't drown. Oh, that's a bad thing to say. Hope I don't drown. Oh no, I'm going to drown. Ooh, goodness me. Good thing I've got that wee area just there, which allows me to come out for a wee bit of air. Let's never do that again. I don't even know how far I got. Right, attempt number 3 now. And we're here. Yay. We made it to the top. Awesome. Right, back down. Break that. That should give us a bubble column all the way to the top now. Yay. So now that that's done, it is just a case of me now having to clear all of this out, set up the water streams and things like that. So let's get started. Right, so it's now all built. We are pretty much ready to go. I just now need to get the storage stuff sorted. So I've got a water column here. It's already waterlogged. I have the soul sand here, and that's got a bubble column going all the way up to this area, which should have the water all flowing down. Yes, it does. Perfect. So this will allow the items to come all the way up here and then get sorted into where they need to go. So what I now need to do is set up the dropper system and get all the redstone in for the sorting system. That's all in this barrel here. So I need to get the dropper here and somehow get it to place up the way. Perfect. So to get this all set up, I am going to need to get a redstone signal into this block here. So I have a certain clock that needs one of these going out this way. Excuse me, Bones. Thank you. And then I need to pop a block here. I need some redstone dust, and that's going to go here with a couple of blocks coming out this way. Now, I need one of my repeaters right there, and then a redstone dust there. and then a redstone dust here, and the repeater there. And that should pretty much be the clock. So if I put one of them in there, yep, there we go, and that will go all the way up. And it should come down into one of these barrels, this one here. Ooh, hopefully that's not too broken. Yeah, I messed up. So this line here shouldn't be one block down. So I need to go here. And this will allow the drops to go into the first hopper. Now, I need to get these all set up so that the sorting system can get put in place. So I'm going to need some more redstone and repeaters in that, which I already have. I just need to get them in place now. Right, so this is where the repeaters go. And then I need these to go into this block here. And then I need my redstone torches. And these all go into here, like that. And then I just get some more cobblestone and I just fill this up like this. Excuse me, bones. Then I go the back here, like that. And then I do this along the top of the repeaters, just like so. And this is where my comparators come into play. So I need to pop a comparator there. And then all of these go along here. And these take the signal from this one. And then the redstone dust goes down to the repeater there. And this basically allows for all items of a specific set to filter through. So this is the filter system. So I need to make sure I can get back up here. I really should brought something like scaffolding or something. But yeah, let's make sure everything is out of here. We do not want the wrong stuff. So I now need a filter item. So I need an item that I can either rename or something. So the best thing I can use, I think, right now is iron nuggets. I mean, we have that iron farm over there. We can easily get a load of them. Just quickly give them a wee rename as like filter or something. And this will stop items that are not supposed to go through. Obviously not go through. Right, so we get a bunch. Wait, have I not got some here? Nah, I've not got enough there. So we get a bunch of these. I had a crafting table there. What have I done with it? Don't know. We'll take a full stack. Now this is only going to cost one level to do. So that's the best thing about this. We will only probably need one stack of these to begin with. So I've got some bones and flesh to begin with for the first couple of filters, and then once we start actually letting the farm run, we can get more of the items that we're going to sort and get them in as filters. So down we go. I have left the last chest, no, the last sort of barrels here as the overflow. This allows for like the chicken, the bows and all that sort of stuff, the things that we don't really need. What's that? Huh, weird. Right, so we come to the first one here, and it has to be the one with the comparator. We'll put all the filters in. As you can see, it lights up, which is awesome. Are you powered? I don't think so. That just looks like it is. Very weird. But anyway, back to we go. So you fill the last 4 slots in with your filter item, like so. And then you pop into the first slot the item that you want to filter through. So the first 3 I'm going to put in bones, not the dog, the actual bones. I want a lot more bones than I do want anything else. And then the next one, arrows. I probably won't use this as much as I'm going to. And then the next ones are going to be rotten flesh. Probably fill this one up completely because I will use rotten flesh in trades with cleric villagers. They'll give me loads of emeralds. So that's that all pretty much done. It's just a case of we need to now... Ooh, that's random. We now need to get the lights off. So let's get in here. Thankfully, tinted glass doesn't destroy itself. And we'll come along here. If I put any torches to the back of this, I cannot remember. It looks like a no. Right, we'll come back out a wee bit. Bones. Out my way. Right, can I reach that? I can. Oh, hide straight away there. Now they should come up here and they should land here. Let's see if they're going the way they're supposed to. And they're coming up, but they should come all the way along. And as we can see, we've got one here. Now, I don't know if they're going to be one hit attack. I hope they would be, but it doesn't look like they are. Oh no, it looks like they are. But now that we know that that's working fine, we should have some more stuff coming over here, like the bow. There it is. And this will allow us to get enchanted bows. So I want to get something that's really powerful and have infinity on it, which is one of the reasons why I don't really want a lot of arrows. Now, for this one, I do need to get all the way over there. So I need to get rid of these blocks. I forgot about them when we were building. Can reach that and that. So now we are getting zombies in as well. And it's just a case of standing on this gold block and waiting, because right here that is now lit, and if I move back from free cam a wee bit, you can just see that one is lit. And this is like one of the perfect spaces for this farm, because it is just like in the circles of both of these, and it's the last possible point. And over here I'm actually going to go and get an enchantment set up put in here. I might put it there actually. Yeah. So we're going to have a wee enchantment setup sitting here so that I can enchant my tools as well and get the best enchants I can get until we get villagers. So what I'm going to do just now is just get this off and running, get all the items coming through so that we can sort the system itself of the filters and get everything to the maximum so that we don't have to wait around for a lot of stuff. So I've got this set in here now. I forgot that I needed that to be like that, but I think we need to try and see what we're going to get. So for boots, the first enchantment, Unbreaking 3, that's good. Sword is, yes. I will take that. Shame it doesn't have like Unbreaking. Oh, like that's even better. And then I can get them like that. Perfect. What about you? You're Unbreaking 3 now, and Protection 4. Oh, yeah, that's got to be done. So we've got some skeletons in here already, but one hit kill, and that is a lot of items. Oh my goodness me. Right, Bones, excuse me. Right, sit. He has a very, very annoying knack of going after them when we stand here. Right, let's see what we get with the boots. Unbreaking 3 is not bad. I would love to have gotten Feather Falling or something, but do you know what? It's fine. Right, let's see what we're getting now. An Unbreaking 3 and Unbreaking 3. I think we'll go Diamond Pickaxe. In fact, wait a minute. I really should check these out. Respiration, that's good. Just an Unbreaking. Protection 4 and leggings. Yeah, that'll be our next one. And that's it. We got pretty much everything I wanted. Okay. So we've got Protection 4 on our diamond helmet, diamond chestplate, diamond leggings, and diamond boots. I was able to get this Depth Strider 3, no feather falling, sadly. We know about the sword. We did enchant the other pickaxe and got Silk Touch Efficiency 4. Now, I do have that other pickaxe back at the starter base, which has Fortune 3. I'm thinking just combining them. Give us an efficiency 5 Silk Touch pickaxe. Now, and you can see all this is flowing about here. This is where I've been throwing everything while we've been waiting. But in our chest up here, so I've got enough for a power 5 bow. So I've got all this for power 5 bow. I've got a punch 1 and a punch 1. So that's punch 2. So we've got a power 5 punch 2 bow. I'm only missing infinity and flame, but I'm not fussed with that. But infinity is the only thing we're missing with this. So I'm going to, I don't know how much this is going to cost us, because obviously I can't calculate it, but I will say I'm going to need a lot. Why am I just waiting? Like, this is literally just here. So that's 8, that's 12. Right, cool. Oh yeah, well, it needs to be this way around. So there we go, we'll get a Silk Touch. And we've got that Fortune 1 back at house, so we're now fine. So I have 20 levels to try and get these bows combined. So let's get to it then. So where is the big one? Here. So that's a lot, and that's even more. Oh my goodness me. Right, so that's 5. That's 5 as well. That's 5. Oh, we broke it. Right, so that's power 3. They're power 3s. I just need to get these two combined and this one combined, and then getting all these together. I am going to need a lot more XP for this though. And I'm also going to need quite a bit of iron, because that was one anvil away. So after a bit of digging, because obviously I'm looking for infinity, I did kill a whole load more skeletons and things like that. But I found out that you can't actually get infinity from one of their drop bows. And if you do, it is like a 0.00 something % chance, and it is extremely lucky. But there is a way to get it from the enchantment table. You need to have 12 bookshelves and then go into your enchantment table and obviously get the highest enchant. And there is a chance that you may be able to get it. It's something like a 19% chance to possibly get it on a bow. So that's what I done, and I got it. I'm breaking 3 in infinity. But not only that, I used a book to try re-roll enchantments, and I got Feather Falling 4. So I've got my Feather Falling 4 from my diamond boots and an infinity bow. So I am extremely happy. So that only cost 5 to get that on there, which is awesome. This is what's going to cost me the most. Yeah, wow. 29 levels, but I never need to worry about my bow again. I ran out of food, but we have got our butchers all set up. Got a lovely little bit out the back here, or out the front here, that for storage of monster parts and things like that. I don't really know why I put these in. Kind of felt right. But I have started a bit of terraforming. I've run out of food now, so not terraforming, foliaging. So we've got like foliage out and about at the back here. The vines here I'm a bit annoyed at. I don't know why they've went so far, but yeah, it's done. Now inside there is absolutely nothing. There is 0. Just it's plain. I have no idea how I want to texture in here. I don't know. Don't know if I will. I probably will just be like one of those facades until a certain point. But I think I have, yeah, poor wee bones. I left them down here. Completely forgot about them. Whoops. But now I need to go back and get my food that I have left cooking over at our starter base. Whoa, that word was not coming out there. And yeah, I need to get started at building or getting the area for the town hall sorted. I can't run. So for this town hall, I need a whole load of materials to actually get this built. One of those is spruce, and as you can see, I am taking down so many spruce trees, and I'm actually thinking about turning this area into a lumberyard just for spruce trees. I'm going to need a whole load of sand and sandstone, which is, again, why I'm doing this. But this is actually the area that I'm going to turn into a sand and sandstone mine that one of the cities that we're going to build is transporting and exporting out to other cities, towns and things like that in other kingdoms. I also needed a small amount of acacia, so got some of that as well as some saplings so we can use it later on in some builds. I also need a whole load of cobblestone, stone bricks and andesite, but at the same time I want to get started on my quarry mine area, so that's what this is. I am digging down all the way to the bottom of the world and setting levels where we can go out for items or materials like iron, gold at their specific levels. I then come back and dig up a whole load of andesite. So I'm pretty much done with the outside now. It looks absolutely amazing. It's huge and it's on the river, but it is almost bang smack in the middle of this whole area. So where this is will be the centre of this whole city, and this is the town hall that we're going to put the maps in. Now, I have built the outside, which has left the inside extremely dark. So I've got a few monsters in here, including some creepers. Oh, that's very dangerous. Ow. Yeah, I need to clear this lot out. Seriously? Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's a creeper there. Ouch. Got you. Get you. Get you. Ooh, ooh. And run because of that creeper up there. Oh, right, okay. Now that it's clear, I can get the rest of this place built. And we're done. And the flooring is now all in place. This is looking really nice. I'm liking it. We've got some stripped logs here of the spruce slabs, and then the trapdoors on the bottom floor. Just, I feel gives a nice little touch. Now if we come upstairs, we're all spruce planks and we can look down below from here. And then we have another place upstairs, which is more for like office space for the mayor or whatever we have in here. And then you can go upstairs again, and this would be for like storage and things like that. There was supposed to be a door here. And this is up to the top of the tower, where I'm thinking of putting a daylight censored bell up here. But yeah, it's all done. And now I need to get maps of the area done so that we can get this looking like it's supposed to. And I'm going to set tables and that up inside as an interior for like office space for librarians to use as their workplace. And this is where we are going to get all of our library books from, or enchanted books from, on these layers, as well as having the maps set up in here as well. So I have got all the redstone, iron and glass panes that I need for 50 maps. I just need all the sugarcane for it, which I've got slowly growing over there. And now I have all of the paper available for us to hopefully make all of these maps, plus a load extra because I need a cartography table. Yeah, this is going to help us so much, especially with locking and duplicating the maps. So hopefully we get this done correctly and I do not mess it up. So let's make all the compasses, and then we make 50 maps. And then I need to take half of these, and I need to go and start looking around and make sure I get all of these. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a bow and a bit. Jeez, oh. Let's get punch 2 on it at least. Oh. Goodness me. What a way to start the day. Yes, I need to do this, get the map out, see where we are. Basically, this is the center map, so this will be number 1. And then I need to go 2 in that direction, 2 in that direction, 2 in that direction, and that direction, and then fill in the rest as we go. So I need to come all the way down here. Creeper. I missed. Was a bad shot. Sometimes I can get them in one shot, sometimes I don't. But anyway, let's go and get this all done. And that's all 25 maps now done. Now I need to duplicate these all so that we have them all available for us to just go and update them. But I feel like I'm going to need a lot more maps than what I've got currently, because they don't actually reach the edges that I will be hopefully building this city in. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. So I might need to look into updating a couple of the walls in the town hall so that they're big enough to house the whole map. But this should just be all right to start with. So I've done that, and now I put one of these each in. It doesn't matter the order they're going in as long as they're in, and that should be okay just now. And then I need to go in and lock every single one of these. And this means that this map will never, ever update. I wonder what happens if you put a locked one in now. That's fine. Just in case I accidentally click one by mistake, like that. And now that they're all locked, we need to get some item frames, which is a load of sticks. I should have a load of sticks somewhere. Obviously not anymore because I use them so much. And I have a whole load of leather in here from taking care of some cows. That is not enough. I need more sticks. There's that wood there. Let's go and put these maps in. And there you have it, in all its glory, our city map, the beginning of. So down here, I've got quite a bit to get as well, because this is all going to be part of the city. This is all this bit down here. Up here as well, there's going to be more part of the city, and over here as well, there is a whole area up here that I'm going to use for the city as well. Over here, there's not much to add, probably maybe 1 square which runs along here, maybe 2. And this is going to be the entrance to the city here. And then we've obviously got the harbour down here, the harbour up there. And then I need places for like palaces and royalty and stuff like that. But yeah, so far so good. This is how it's looking. And to be honest, it's very, very bare. We've got a couple of things that we can see so far, including a path down here. So we're not even going to get the quarry or the blacksmiths, which is all the way down here. But we're going to get a lot in here, and I am very, very much excited about it. Because this whole landscape here is going to change very much.